No, we'll just buy one outside. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Essie and I hope you're good. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to take you guys along for a little thrifting session. I have actually tried to film this before a couple of days ago, but then I lost all the footage and I was really upset about it because I actually tried out like a new area, like a new, it's still local to me, but it's an area that I completely forgot about, and so it's not like a usual spot for thrifting. And they had like 5 stores all like in a line and it was so exciting. But anyway, I lost that footage. So I'm having to reshoot it again. We are not going to the same place, but we are going to go to my usual spots, which I tend to have a bit more luck with anyway. There's one store in particular that I generally find most of the things I end up thrifting. So yeah, we're gonna go there. Obviously anything that I find today I will show you at the end of the video. We are going to do a few side quests, the main one being to go to the library because I've joined a book club, and like it's not a new book club, but it'll be my first time going to a book club like ever. Yeah, I was going to order the book that we're reading late last night, but then it occurred to me that like my local library probably has this book for free. So I have reserved the book, so we'll be popping into the library to like grab that. So yeah, all that waffle just to say, let's get to it. So I'm just about to head into the library because I've made a reservation.
Afternoon.
Hiya.
Hello.
I've made a reservation for a book.
Yes, I want to collect. There's nothing on the reservation shelf to collect. So
Okay.
have you had an email saying you've had something to collect? Or have you just placed the reservation?
I've just placed the reservation.
That'll be it. So wait until you get the notification to say it's on that shelf.
Okay.
And then you can come and fetch it. Right, what's the book you're looking for?
It's called Julie Chan is Dead.
Julie Chan.
Yeah.
Julie Chan.
Okay, so I'm sure you probably heard I'm unable to pick up the book today because it's potentially gone missing or something, but they said there's a PDF version, which is great, which means that in the meantime, while they're resolving this issue, I should be able to read it online in time for the book club. So yeah, now I'm just heading to the first thrift store. found so much stuff in that one shop alone. Like I have a big bag and I'm so excited because like I found something right at the end that I wasn't expecting to. Like I've been thinking about this piece. It's like a home decor piece. I've been thinking about this piece recently. I've been looking at stuff on Pinterest trying to see how like I might style it, and I can't believe I found it. I'm so excited, it's insane. But yeah, that was the first shop, so we still have lots to get to, and I'm a bit worried about my SD card because I think I'm running out of storage, so a bit conscious about that. And also I realized I forgot to like bring my stand for my camera, so it's actually been quite difficult to film because I haven't got anywhere to put you guys because I don't have my stand. So yeah, even though I tried to be really prepared for this video, clearly I wasn't prepared enough. I was having a really hard time showing you guys this t-shirt in the changing rooms because it was so dark in there, but I was trying to show you guys that it had detailing. It had a lot of stitching and detailing around it, and for some reason I'm really into this top for summer. I'm finding I'm leaning very boho chic, and so I'm really looking out for t-shirts and tops like this, kind of like this one as well, which in the end I couldn't be bothered to try on because I was tired. But yeah, it had really nice, interesting detailing and stitching, but I kind of decided that the colors weren't for me. The blue and the orange wasn't really me. But yeah, this kind of thing is definitely something I'm on the lookout for. Then there was this skirt, which I really liked. I love any like pencil skirts from the 90s or older because they just get the shape so right. But this one was so tight, my butt was out. And then there was the topic of this jumper. I really liked this jumper, but I was really struggling with the shape at the bottom. The hem is kind of like a, I don't know what you call that. It's not quite cinched, but apparently it was a size large. So it fitted me loose in a way I liked, but because that hem at the bottom kind of went in, it looked really odd and I couldn't get past it. So yeah, didn't really go for that one. Okay, so that was the second store. That was Salvation Army. I did find quite a few things, but none of them were really working out. But I did pick up one thing because I thought it'd be kind of silly to pass it up, but I'll show you guys when I get home. So just thinking now, I think there's 2 more stores potentially to go into, but I am like a bit hungry and I'm conscious that I've still got to go back out later on today, so I'm not really sure about what I'm doing with food. But I'll probably power through, and then when I get home grab something to eat, or on the way home grab something to eat. So by this time I was really tired and a bit hungry, so I didn't really find anything in the store apart from this tray that I thought was cute. So I moved on to the scope, and again it was just kind of a quick pop in and out. I only saw this shirt that I thought was nice. It was a really nice color, and then there was another piece. So I've spotted these capri pants, and they are like vintage M&S, they're like per una, but I don't know if they'll fit cute on me because the material is quite like, it's quite thin and worn down, and I can see like the waist is really like this has been owned for a while, you know. So I'm not really sure about these, and I don't really have time to like try them on. I actually really like this table over here, this white one with the glass top, and it's only £50. I actually quite like it. Very shabby chic. It's obviously got like a bit of wear and tear on it, but I do actually quite like it. I don't know, because it's not really what I thought would work in our apartment, so now I have to think about it. This gorgeous table was here last week and I can see it's now sold. And it has like a matching like coffee table. Stunning. But yeah, definitely too big for our apartment. I think it probably would have worked, but yeah. This is gorgeous. Is it like a folding? Does it fold? The color is exactly what we've been looking for, like a dark brown. But I don't think it's like a folding. I don't think it's a folding table, but it's really nice. I've been wanting like an oval shaped table in a dark brown, but I'm kind of realizing now that I don't think like dark brown wood will really work with our apartment, because our apartment is very modern. It's very like big window, white wall, very lofty vibe. And trying to force a like opposing aesthetic onto it, I don't know, I just feel like it hasn't been working, so I don't think it would really work. But I don't know, I feel like I need to take a picture of it. Okay, so that's the last stop. I just left, I don't know if you guys can see behind me, I just left the big Salvation Army that we have in town because they have clothes and furniture, and I was really keen to take a look at I was really keen to take a look at what furniture they might have, because we really need some help. Hi guys, so it's the next day. Obviously I'm back home, so I thought it'd be a good time to show you guys everything we picked up yesterday. I'm so excited because one of the things is like a crazy find that I wasn't expecting to find. But yeah, definitely found a few things, and I think pretty much everything I found was in that first store. And I know I probably like rushed at the end because I had somewhere to be, but yeah, I think it was still a fun day and I was still really happy I got to go into as many stores as I did, even if some of them were just like a really quick look around. But yeah, so let's get into it. Exciting. Okay, so I don't know if I did show you in the store, but I ended up picking up this mini dress, this black one. I think I saw it the last time I was in, maybe like a week ago, but I tend to think that V-necks aren't very flattering on me, so I stay away from them. But I saw that it was just £1, and also it had this kind of vintage label. It's from Next, so it's Next Ladies Wear, and so I thought, if it can't be that bad. And also for stuff like this, I prefer everything floor length. Like if I'm gonna have something quite sexy, and I just like coats to be long length, skirts to be long length, dresses to be long. I want to sweep the floor. Okay, call me a sweeper. So yeah, I wasn't really sure about this, but I'm so glad I got it because I think it's gonna be perfect for summer. But I feel like everything I think I do and don't like has been proven wrong. So I stand corrected, because this dress is the cutest little black dress, and I feel like you could wear this all year round, but for me in summer I see myself definitely wearing this with flip-flops, or even with like kitten heels and wedges. This is a nice all-rounder, a really nice like addition to the wardrobe. Oh, I love it. It's so flirty. It's so like fun. It's easy. Yeah. I think this is a good find. I think this is a good find for £1. Okay, so the first thing I picked up was this top. I'm in an R-ing about it because I'm not usually one for like colourful things, prints. But I just found the shape really interesting, and I really enjoy the pleating, and I was imagining it to be quite form fitted in a very, but not like body hugging. So yeah, It is really nice. I do really love the shape of it, but I think it's just a little bit too big. So it's not really executing the way I want it to execute. I love the way the sleeves cap. I do actually love the shape of it structurally, but I think it's a bit too big and maybe a bit too long for what I was hoping. So I don't think this is a keeper. I'll either return it in exchange for something else, because I know I will be there probably this weekend, or I will sell it on my Vinted, but I think I'm more likely to just exchange it. So the next thing that I picked up was this long sleeve top. I don't think I showed you guys this one. If I did, I think I did show you guys. For some reason, the label has been cut, but I don't know why, because the label doesn't usually say where it's from, but because I've bought pieces from there before, I know that it's Arkit. So this is it's a mixed material. I think it's got some wool in it, so it is actually it's just a tiny bit itchy, and it's sending me west slightly because I feel like I need to wash it a couple of times to really soften it up. But yeah, this is a long sleeve top from Arkit. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I would be a fool not to get it, because brand new, I know this would cost at least £25. And I have a similar thing. I have like a turtleneck in a very similar material. It's quite thin, and in white it gets to be quite sheer, but it makes such a lovely base layer. And I don't know, tops like this made of this kind of thinner material do keep you warm, but also give you a really nice like figure. I don't know, they always sit on the body really nicely, and I like that they're quite long length, because then I can do more with them. I like that because they have more fabric, you can kind of like shape them how you want and make them sit how you want. So yeah, I do really like this. This is just like, I don't know, a staple and a nice basics edition. So next up is this turtleneck. It's like a creamy color, and when I saw this, I was really happy and excited. Well, at first I thought, no, I don't need it, because I already have this one that I thrifted a while ago in black. The label has also been cut out of the one I'm wearing, but I could just tell from the way it was made and the detailing that it was M&S, because this one's M&S. And so I was really like, I don't need it in my wardrobe. But then the longer I thought about it, I was like, potentially. And I bought something else from the same store that I think works really well with it. But yeah, when I tried it on yesterday, when I got home, I kind of felt like it was a no, because it felt too big. It doesn't fit the same way my other one does. It's a bit thicker, and feels a bit tighter in places and looser in certain places. But as a whole, I think I do like it, and I do really enjoy the color. And I think it will be perfect for winter. So this is probably going to be the last time I buy things that are knitted or turtleneck, because I just think it's a bit ridiculous now. We are in May. I don't need any more wintry stuff for now. Maybe I do, I don't know, who knows. But yeah, I think this is a keep. I like the color. I like the way the neck sits. I do like most things about it. At the end of the day, it was £4, so it isn't the end of the world if I end up finding something better to replace it with, but I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, now I'm really excited because I want to show you the next item. And I think it goes really well with it. Okay, so this is the next item. Yeah, I think I need to put some heels on. This is it. This is the next item. It is this beautiful cream, like ivory. I want to say maybe like it's silk. It definitely feels like a type of silk, but I can't think what the material is called. I haven't checked the label. I haven't found a label, but this almost looks kind of homemade. I think it might be actually, because looking at the way it's been stitched, it doesn't look super professional. So I feel like this might have been homemade. But the reason I'm so excited about this, I'm pretty sure maybe a month or two ago, I was in a different charity shop also in town, and I'm pretty sure I came across this same skirt, and I put it away, but I kept thinking about it because I've been looking for a skirt just like this. Obviously, we already did our wedding, but we were thinking about maybe doing something else, another like smaller celebration. And I was thinking about what I might wear if we ended up doing that. And I really wanted a skirt just like this silhouette. And when I saw it the first time in the other charity shop, I think it was £10 or 15. I thought that's just far too expensive. And I was like, I'm not skinny enough to fit into that. So finding it again in another charity shop, I was really surprised, but again, I didn't pick it up. So I just think it's been following me around. It feels like fate, because I think I purchased it for £2, maybe £4. And I think finding it alongside this turtleneck really convinced me that I needed this in my wardrobe, because it feels like the perfect duo with another skirt that I talked about in my video, the black version essentially of this, which is this one that I talked about. I think the lengths are very similar, and this is why I love vintage skirts, because they always just do them so perfectly. I think they really understood silhouettes back in the day in a way that they don't anymore. Even with tailoring, I feel like you have to pay a lot of money. Okay, next we have this skirt. I don't know what's going on, but at the minute I keep being drawn to navy, and navy is something that I generally stay away from because I've always found it awkward and hard to style. I've either been, it's black or it's white or it's somewhere in the middle and it's beige. So navy just felt very awkward, but for some reason I really kept coming back to this skirt, and this is not the first time. I also saw it last time and I wasn't sure, but I picked it up this time because they don't have a changing room, and I thought, well, if I don't like it again, I can always come back and return it or swap it for something else. But now that I've brought it home, and now that I'm styling it with cream, it's making a lot of sense. I really like the floaty hem that it has. I bought it because, again, much like this other skirt, I love the silhouette of something quite flowy and floaty, and I went for this one because obviously it's different, it's navy, but it has a shorter length, and I thought that would be really fun and interesting to play around with. It's not too short where like I feel like it's improper for something more classy or formal, but it's not too long that it just feels like I've bought the exact same thing I own already in my wardrobe. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. And again, this turtleneck was what convinced me to try and see how I would style it and if I'd like it, and I think I really do like it. So yeah, so this is the last thing clothing wise that I thrifted. I have one more thing, but it's not clothing, it's decor. So this I definitely ummed and ahed about loads in the store. There was another lady in the store and she was like, girl, just get it. Just get it. She then, as I was checking out, she then came up to me and showed me a picture of her wearing something very similar. So I was like, yeah, girl, you are my inspiration. You are a chic diva. A couple of months ago on Pinterest, I kind of noticed a very micro trend, or maybe just a niche trend of girls styling vintage car coats. And so I kind of looked a little bit for some inspiration, try to understand the difference between a car coat and a like regular trench coat. I'm really struggling to do this button, evidently. There we go. But I think the main difference is that car coats are like a shorter length coat. They're looser. They have more of like to me they have a bit more of a tent shape rather than a more long line shape with like a belted cinched in waist or anything. So this is like a looser, lightweight coat. I think I like it. To be honest, I'm still like 60-70 on whether or not I do like this. I think I need to style it with a couple more things in my wardrobe to really understand the item and see how it fits in with my wardrobe. So yeah, it is really soft, it is really lightweight. I think the fact that the only button you see is the top one and the rest of it is hidden really tipped me towards buying it, because I feel like there's less visual clutter, which trench coats don't have. On a trench coat, I feel like you can see all the buttons. They often have like the sleeve rolled up once and you can see the pattern. And I don't know, I just feel like trench coats are really busy for what they are. For something so like lightweight and throw on, it's got like lapels and like whatever they're called, and buttons and belts and tartan, and it's just too much. It's too much. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think it's a maybe. I think I need to be convinced, but you guys should be the judge of that. Okay, last but not least is an item that I've only recently just been paying attention to. It's a home decor piece, and I've been recently looking at a lot of decor that have a bit more of an Asian influence or a bit more of a Spanish influence, and I've been noticing fans, like massive wall fans, as a recurring item in all these homes with that kind of inspiration. And so I wasn't completely sure how I felt about it, but I was in the store and I noticed in the glass cabinet as I was paying that this beauty, along with another one, was sat in there. The other one was much smaller, but this one, I just knew. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm coming across something I've very recently only just started paying attention to. How stunning is that? Oh, I love it. I love the wood that it's made out of. I love that it's like not perfect. It's obviously quite old. When I first opened it, it was very difficult to kind of get some of the panels to separate from each other. But I love that it's clearly quite an old piece, but it's obviously still quite like intact, and it's, I don't know, it's just really beautiful. I don't think like the camera is probably doing it any justice, but it's really beautiful. And surprisingly, like, I do really love it, but it's definitely an item or something that's taking me again away from my comfort zone, away from what I'm used to, away from what I think I know how to style and work with, because reds is not something we really have anywhere in the apartment. Neither is like art or decor like this, so I'm not really sure where it's going to go. Maybe in the bedroom, because I see a lot of people like using it as art above their beds, but I don't think this is quite big enough for that, because I think they come in quite huge sizes. This isn't quite big enough, but yeah, I think it's a really interesting piece. I think it adds a lot of conversation to the space. So yeah, I'm really interested and excited to see what I do with it and where I put it. But yeah, this was the last find, an unexpected piece, and yeah, I'm really happy. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this video. Thrifting is obviously one of my favorite things. So if you guys enjoyed watching this and would like another one, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know which of these pieces you love the most, because I'd be really interested to hear. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.